Good afternoon from Jonesboro, Arkansas, January 19th, 2022. This is an interesting story. It's a couple of weeks old, but I just found it, dated January 7th, from Markets Insider. That's the source, Markets Insider. So this man named Andrew Lloyd, who I'm renaming Skillet, because Skillet is going to be a good prison name for him, and it's more fitting for this moron. So this guy's going to jail after he bought 15,740 shares of Tesla stock with pandemic relief funds. An Oregon man was sentenced to federal prison after he used COVID relief funds to invest in Tesla. Skillet purchased 15,740 shares of Tesla with funds he fraudulently received from the Small Business Administration. Skillet received more than $3 million in relief funds, which grew to more than $18 million. Now, feel free to pause the screen and read all this if you want to, but I'm just going to hit the highlighted parts. So Skillet took more than $1.8 million of the funds he received and transferred them to his brokerage account to purchase 15,740 shares of Tesla. Skillet likely paid about $114 a share for his stake, based on the timing of his fraudulent loans. Today, Tesla trades at about $1,056 per share. Well, actually today it's hovering right at $1,000, but when this was written, representing a gain of more than 800%. Skillet also purchased more than 25 properties throughout Oregon and California with the fraudulent funds. Skillet was charged with bank fraud, money laundering, and aggravated identity theft. He was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison with 5 years of supervised release. And here's the interesting part. Skillet was also ordered to pay more than $4 million in restitution and forfeit 25 properties and the more than 15,000 shares of Tesla stock seized by law enforcement. My first thought when I heard about this was, would he be able to keep the profit? And I didn't think he could. And of course, the government seized everything, and he's not keeping anything. And it looks like if that last paragraph is right, and sometimes journalists get things wrong, if that last paragraph is right, then he has to give all that up plus pay $4 million restitution. But I'm not sure. Even though the article sounds like it, I'm not positive that he'll have to do that. You would think the government would be happy with all that profit. And forget that $4 million they can't collect anyway, probably, depending on his situation. If I were in federal prison and there was a $4 million fine against me, they would never get their money. I'm not sure what would happen, but they wouldn't get their money. They might get dribs and drabs, But, man, that's quite a return. He actually did us a favor, accidentally. He gets no credit for it, I guess. But he actually did the taxpayers a favor. We're actually going to make a profit on this thing. But, if he gets sent to Leavenworth, my daughter just lives a couple of miles from this prison. Maybe, seriously, 2 or 3 miles. Maybe I could stop in and see him, get on the visitors list. Stop in and see him and just ask him, what investment should I be getting into? He'd probably say Tesla. And I already have Tesla quite heavily in my portfolio, too heavy, but maybe, he could, we could discuss ETFs versus mutual funds and maybe some hidden gem that I don't know about. He could be my new, financial advisor. I have to call, my old financial advisor, Lefty, and tell him he's fired. Say, Lefty, you're gone. I'm going to hire Skillet. That's enough bloviating. Bye.